In the second generation of firewall, just a couple of years after first generation firewalls, around 1989-90, somewhere in that area, we began to use what we called stateful firewalls. Now, the idea of a stateful firewall is, of course, the opposite of a stateless firewall. If I can go back to my graphic here, where we had the capability of looking at these headers in stateless firewalls, we are now aware of the session. That is to say, the making and breaking of connections. And along with that session, such things as these sequence numbers. Let's say that two different segments came in with the same sequence number, but with different data. The firewall could recognize that and say, wait a minute, throw up red flags and say, we've got a problem here. So this inclusion of the session layer really was what defined these second generation firewalls. The other thing to make note about that is another term called circuit level gateway, and because we're now including the session layer, sometimes these are called circuit level gateways or circuit level firewalls. And now I have listed here one big drawback, and that is these things are now CPU intensive. That is to say, there's a lot going on in these firewalls, and they have to cache more packets, more segments, and more information as they're aware of the conversations. And so because they're doing a lot more and they have to have a lot more in their memory, that means that with more intense computing, they're more prone to denial of service attacks, because now you can flood these things and break them, so to speak. So that is kind of a drawback as we get higher and higher in these levels of firewalls.